Yeah, I haven't. Jeez, dude. Oi! Pass me the crumpets and tea, will ya?
They like it, Zach.
They say after like the first 16 hours, your body will start to go into ketosis and start doing all these healthy, like, self-repairs.
What's going on, Cuerto? And I can make flour. Rub my knees together, let that ash mix in.
In the Bible,
manna was a sweet, white, flaky bread that God provided to the Israelites while they were traveling through the desert.
Couple celery sticks and a veggie dip, dog.
yeah.
Woof. Oh, yeah, look at that, dude. There's nothing like that, really. You get all fasted and crazy.
I might be chewing on some ice. What the hell was that?
I will say, there's a lot of cool innovation in the ice fishing world as far as products go in that. Just emptying them pooper pipes out, getting them ungunked.
Yeah.
I got a cut potato.
I don't think they say it like that.
We took potatoes. That's how I cut my finger. Real thin.
You're so full of shit.
All right, today we are here at a northern Michigan lake. I got my best friend, my partner in crime, ZNF Heating and Cooling, Zachary Fessler, along for the ride. We're gonna go test this lice out and see if we can't pull some fish through the glass. Can't wait. Let's go. Well, Zach, how do you think about it? What a fish! Welcome to the Growing Fruition Honestly Outdoors Icefishing Podcast. Welcome to the podcast, folks. I have my best friend here, Zachary Fessler. Shout out to ZNF Heating and Cooling. If you need something done, he'll get it for you. It's an absolute slam-dangity day outside. We've got the sunshine and the wind going. And we are currently set up in an ice shack, obviously, trying for walleye and some panfish in northern Michigan. So we just thought that we'd throw the old telly on and get to getting. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I think we're going to start this show off with a nice hot cup of some decaf coffee here. Or should I say some of that all gas, no brakes.
That's right, buddy.
Got the trusty Stanley here. Zach, what is the biggest fish that you've ever caught?
I've caught a pike. I think pike's probably northern pike. Just your standard 26-inch probably.
You want to know what's crazy? That's also my biggest fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. My papa took me to Canada when I was 10 years old, and I caught a 38-inch northern pike in a lake that was just full of them. Damn. It was actually pretty cool because I actually started to fish all by myself, like from point A to point Z, and I landed that 38-incher, and I had all I could do to lift it up. It's the size of my body.
Yeah, I haven't. Jeez, dude. I don't get out fishing much anymore at all. But when I was younger, I fished quite a bit with my dad and brothers. We did pretty good. I always liked catching the perch, bluegill, just jigging.
I find that, like, when the big predators aren't biting and you're getting marks, I just was successful last fishing trip. Shout out Growing Christian YouTube channel. You guys check that video out if you want. But it was literally like me just finally downsizing completely to a tungsten jig and trying to waxworm out for the first time in my life. And I started catching them.
Yep.
That and the old lady prayed for me that I would catch some fish for the production's sake. I believe that there's power in prayer for sure.
Absolutely.
Right now, we got some marks going on the bottom. Zach made the key insight. It is midday. It's around 2 o'clock. I mean, really, they should be starting to get hungry here from the morning bite, but I just can't get over it, dude. First time whipping the sleds since Tip Up Town in Houghton Lake. Oh my gosh, we had the whole lake to ourselves. Just everywhere you could see, it was fog in the morning, dark to dark. And we went out there with a brigade of sleds. And we put up a permanent shanty we pulled out there, and then a bunch of, like, ice houses too. And they had the flip down in the middle. We were making sandwiches, fishing. And this was back when I was drinking, so I ended up tying a few on, and, you know, we're just cooking on the ice, running out there for tip-ups, catching pike, putting burgers on the grill in the middle of everything. And there's probably 200 fishermen out there because it was Tip Up Town. But it was so foggy that you couldn't see more than 20 feet.
Okay.
So it was like we were isolated. We had the whole lake to ourselves.
There's this one time I was fishing Fletcher's Floodwater Festival or whatever. It's like an ice fishing tournament that they had every year growing up. And I was a teenager. My dad was working for this other company. So his boss and his boss's son were there, and the son was younger than I was at the time. He was probably 8 or 9, and I was like 15. And I was jigging, sitting on a bucket, and I started pulling perch, and I got some monsters, but I was hammering them. And the way the tournament worked is, as you catch them, you need to take them up there, submit them to the person. Then they measure it out, give you a tag, basically stating this is your fish and the length, and then they release it. But you only have so much time to do that, and then they're done at the scales. You know what I mean? Checking all the fish. So this poor kid wasn't doing good, wasn't catching anything, and I was hammering them. And every one that I'd catch, I didn't think was big enough, I'd throw it back. I just kept on going and felt bad, so I gave him a couple perch. It's like, these are some nice sized ones. Why don't you go register them under your name? I kept fishing. I got a couple decent ones. Didn't even realize it. I gave him the winning fish for the tournament. He got like $200. And he never told me thank you.
Really?
Never nothing. Never said a word. He took the money, and him and his dad, and they just left. And I gave him the fish and took him up there to register it in his name.
Well, the Lord knows.
So I was like, and then I didn't win anything.
Big mark on the graph right now. Just came up off bottom. I just got a little bump. Yeah, right now I'm rocking a buckshot spoon tipped with a minnow head. And I've been a walleye fisherman for a while now, and usually, ooh, here we go, Zach.
Let's see. See if they're getting hungry now.
Give it one. Come on. Give it one. Just a little kiss. Come on, there we go. Just a little kiss. Give it. You got it. He's bumping it, dude. Whatever it is, it's interested.
There's a master strategy to fishing. It's called, you got to whisper to the fish when you see them on radar. You coerce them into biting your bait.
They like it, Zach.
Pitchy.
Dude,
Fishy, 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 fishy.
this is so nerve-wracking. It's still on there. Okay, they swam away.
I probably would too. I'd be like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, this dude's whispering
What
through
is
13 foot of water.
What is going on?
They were tagging it though, dude. I'm gonna try and downsize and see if that makes a difference. That's what I'm fishing on, folks.
Little fishy head on there.
That's what you use to call them in. And then a little 1/4 ounce or 3/8 ounce chartreuse jig head with the red eyes with a whole minnow on there, shiner. That's what I always catch my walleye on. And then this is a Wonder Bread tungsten tipped with a waxy. That sucker usually gets them pretty good. And then we're going to drop that down and see if they like to do that. But yeah, man, you're probably one of the most generous people I know, and you're a certified genius. So very interesting to have you in the ice tent right now. And you're learning a little bit about this graph. What do you see in your fishing future? What do you think the next trip is going to be for you?
I don't know. I want to try spearfishing for pike. That's always fun.
Yeah, I want to do that too. Oh, dude, you know what we should do? Would you be down for renting one of those luxury ice houses on Burt or Mullet?
Never been there.
Dude, it's like a camper on the ice with holes drilled through the floor that you can fish in.
Really?
You've never even seen or heard about that?
Mm.
Oh, dude, we're going. We are going.
I've always rednecked it with just a bucket, a pole, some waxies. And that's it.
So that's why you're horsing me. All this gear, taking all this time. Zach says I'm the slowest person of all time to ever do anything with. And I gotta say, he ain't wrong. I'm a very methodical, over-analyzer type of person. So if you're like that, drop in the comments. Tell me that you know what I mean. But Zach is kind of like a run and gun, full send kind of guy. And whenever we're hanging out, it's a good little mix of both. We should like sign up for like a tournament of some sorts.
The slowest and the fastest paced person. I like to when I set my mind on doing something, get out there and get her done. Let's go do it. I can't, like, that's it. Period. If I'm gonna go snowmobiling, I'm throwing my gear on, I'm going. I don't know where I'm going, we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with fishing. I don't care where we're at. Are we on ice? Is there a hole in the ground? Let's do it. We're good to go.
I will say, dude, your snowmobile was the smoothest, fastest machine I've ever ridden in any genre.
It's a pretty nasty machine.
I mean, that sucker sounds like a hornet when you catch it in a plastic bottle in the summertime and throw it against a brick wall.
Haven't tried that, but I could see how that sounds similar. Oh, jeez.
Big Mark.
You probably heard that little buzz you had going just now. Oh, yeah. You're
Oh, they like it, dude. He just hit it. I ain't even kidding. Watch. One more bump, I'm setting the hook. See that?
No.
He's bumping it, dude. There's something little.
Give him the buzz. Give him the buzz. Damn, dude.
You like that?
That's pretty good.
It ain't getting scared away, whatever it is. It likes it.
No, if you can scare him away while ice fishing, that's impressive.
Look how big that mark is, dude.
Yeah, there's a couple of them down there.
That's a big, thick mark.
I just don't think they're hungry this time of day, which is okay. We're relaxing. It's comfy out here.
It is so beautiful, bro. I kind of want you just to peek your head out there for a second.
I'm so attuned to the darkness of this room, my eyes would probably sink to the back of my head if I went out there.
Zach, just pull the zipper down and give it a look.
Oh!
Oh, look at that. That is just special. Where else can you get that in the world? You know what I mean?
I mean, there's a few places in the world that have snow and ice, but...
Like Switzerland?
There's other states in the U.S. with it.
Nothing like that. Well, actually, yeah, Michigan's ugly. Don't ever even try to come here.
You're right. It's terrible.
Yeah. Don't even plan a vacation trip, honestly, folks.
If you like the outdoors, if you like hunting, fishing,
Don't
come here. Don't come to Michigan, especially northern Michigan. The south is way better for all that stuff.
I feel like there's either like a pike just staring at this thing, or like, see that red mark?
Mm-hmm.
That was not there before.
They will. They'll swim up real slow, and then they'll just stop and just hang out right at the bottom and just watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you reel up, you put a fat spoon on there, and you drop it right on them.
I'm surprised this thing's not getting tagged out.
How deep is he? Maybe you gotta
Right
go.
at 12, dude. Foot off bottom.
I don't think they're hungry.
Yeah, something, because we started with a clear basin, hard bottom, and they just...
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you got some sparkle glitter falling out of the ceiling on you.
I know it. It's like a blizzard out there, honestly. Did you see that? Everything's sideways.
This is probably, I would say, top 3 most beautiful days on the ice.
It is nice. I love winter. I love winter activities. But I hate when it's gloomy and cloudy for like a week at a time. Because it just gets depressing.
Mm-hmm.
But when that sun pops out,
Mm-hmm.
and there's snow on the ground, and it's just most beautiful thing ever.
Next thing you know, dude, your stepmom's out there doing snow angels. You got a freshly popped Arizona, just ice cold touch to the can. Now everybody's coming over for hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, sure.
Couple celery sticks and a veggie dip, dog.
Yeah.
Woo.
Summertime's nice. Summertime's really nice too. I want to go snowboarding. As soon as
Don't tell me about it.
you don't want to snowboard
Dude, I went to Boyne Mountain
this year.
5-6 years ago.
Oh,
And I had a bunch of 16-year-olds teach me how to snowboard.
oh, you never snowboarded?
Never have. But I had all the equipment. So I go out there on the hill,
Yeah.
the intermediate hill or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And I had these 16-year-olds teaching me how to do it and this and that. And I ended up hitting jumps. I ended up grinding a little bit. I ended up, having fun with it.
Yeah.
Well, I go back the next year. I skip a year or something. And I do the same exact run. I do the same exact hill. I make it 3/4 down. I'm going 50 mile an hour. I can't stop. Don't know how to stop. Completely just lost track out of my brain. I slam through this fence, dude. Right through it. And have enough speed yet to hit the clubhouse.
Damn.
And fall back. And after that, I tried one more time. I said, okay, well, I just got to do it one more time. I came down that hill, and I didn't run through the fence this time, but about 20 yards short of the fence, I smacked my rib cage so hard on the ground, it sounded like a African drum.
Damn.
And I never went back.
You gotta get back on that pony, dude. We gotta go snowboarding.
Nah. We could hardly even lift a sled in the back of the truck. I can't go snowboarding. You can go with my little brother. He does that.
I seen that. I seen the snowboard by the front door. Is he pretty good?
Oh, yeah.
It's got a nice board. I haven't done it in years, but I've always wanted to go back and try.
You should, man. So are you getting a little clairvoyant on this fast? Got a little bit of decaf coffee going through your veins?
Yeah, I'm feeling much better. A little bit of different flavor going on.
So Zach is currently on an extended fast. He says he wants to go for a week. He's on day 1. And I told him the farthest I've ever got is 3 days. I was at deer camp when I did it. And I felt like I could see into another realm. I'm talking people's words almost started to materialize. I was able to just see dynamics in a way that I haven't been able to before. And it was like just extremely clear. That's the best way that I can put it. So
Yeah, they say after like the first 16 hours, your body will start to go into ketosis and start doing all these healthy, like, self repairs, and realistically, I think 3 days is probably where I'm gonna make it to. But I've just never done it. But it specifically says in the Bible the way to get closer to God is through fasting and prayer, and that's one of my biggest. I was like, you know what? I eat a lot of junk. My body probably needs some recovery time. And I got a lot of downtime with work right now, so what better time to get closer to God and to heal my body than now?
Amen, brother.
Wow.
That just made my heart swell with joy.
Yeah. So, little journey I'm on. I recommend everybody tries it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not going to hurt. And it's one thing, like, depriving yourself of pleasure of any kind. It only does good for you. Because we just live in a day and age right now where every single step you take or any time you turn, you're getting some type of hit of dopamine. Whether it's a screen scroll, whether it's, this or that or the other. It's just constant, immediate gratification. And you suffer a little bit, it's good.
Yeah, next, if I can beat this fast, next is going to be the nicotine habit.
Are you serious?
The old chimney pipe. Yeah, I got to work on that too.
Wow, man.
So I got a bad habit of wanting to eat all the time. And I vape more than I breathe oxygen. So, let's see.
Well, it sounds like you're on the straight and narrow, bub.
We're working on it. It's a journey. I'm flawed. I mean, I'm going to make mistakes. Last night I broke my fast, so that's why we're starting over again. I went 20 hours, and my wife went grocery shopping, and before I even thought about starting to fast, I told her to pick up them Crustables peanut butter and jellies.
Mm-hmm.
I said, buy a bunch of them, because I love them things, and dunk them in milk and just pound them. So I come home yesterday after fasting for 20 hours, get home from work, and there's some fresh boxes of Crustables.
Oh, no.
I'm like, I'm holding out, and we put the kids to bed. I lay down, and my stomach's rumbling. I'm like, I can't stop thinking about them damn Crustables, dude. So I went and ate half a box, and I feel so disappointed in myself. I was like, all right, we're starting over tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, that feeling, that's exactly it, too, man. You just, when you let yourself down, like, if you care enough, it's the worst.
Yeah.
You don't ever want to do it again. Look at that fish come right up, dude.
They're just not hungry. They're hanging out. They're just not hungry.
Well, I think it's time for a little bit of wetting of the whistle.
Wetting of the whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that, dude. There's nothing like that, really.
Oh, a little re-up.
Re-up here.
What's strange is I do not drink black coffee. At all.
And now you're
Tyler,
drinking it out of a plastic Gatorade bottle.
No, I'm drinking it out of plastic Gatorade. But Tyler is like, yeah, I brought some black coffee. I'm like, black coffee? That's disgusting. He's like, you gotta try it. While I'm fasting, dude, it's like a whole meal. Just a different, like, something other than water or Gatorade. It's just like, it's like fulfilling.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but if you're drinking Gatorade while you're fasting, you're not fasting. There's carbohydrates in there.
No.
There's sugars, dude.
No, there ain't.
Yeah.
It's Gatorade Zero.
Okay, well, still, there's chemical in there.
No.
How do you think they make it zero?
I got potassium, sodium. That's all it says. 0 calories, 0 anything. Got a little citric acid, a little bit of flavor, a little salt, little bit of words I can't pronounce. But we're good.
That's all right. We won't talk about it.
It ain't solid foods.
I think it just means that you're kind of turning into an old man.
I might be.
I think that's really...
I think I might be getting old.
Oh, dude. Your beard's been hitting your mic the whole time. Why don't you move that sucker down to the bottom of your pocket? There you go. Look at just quick like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just click, clack, patty, whack. Shout out Rhodes Wireless Pros. I've had a horrible experience with losing audio on productions and mics, and the Syncos just weren't getting it done for me. And I just said, you know what? I'm willing to spend any amount of money as long as it works consistently and it's a great product. And so far, that is these. So shout out Rhodes, if you're watching this, sponsor me. I don't think that there would be a single product or company out there that wouldn't be grateful to have me as a brand ambassador. I think that every single brand in here, Hummingbird, Mr. Heater, whatever these things are, Carhartt, dude, you slap a logo on me, bro, I will get you attention for your product. They're sending me boots, dude.
Who?
Icefishing company. I forgot their name, but they're sending me boots. I've already gotten sponsored with my last ice fishing video. Because I need to get those replaced.
Yeah, they probably seen that and were like, oh, we feel bad for this guy, dude. You had black duct tape holding your boot together.
Well,
I don't know. Some of these companies, they're so damn big, they probably don't even need sponsors.
yeah, probably.
What other heater company other than Mr. Heater do you see?
Clam just came out with one.
See how far that gets them. Mr. Heater runs that market.
But that's the point, though, dude. You got Clam, who's a new up-and-coming heater that's already battling against a giant in the market, tried and true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're going to be hitting up influencers and giving away clams to influencers. And guess what the younger generation and everybody pretty much now, this day and age, they're on YouTube, they're watching ice fishing videos, they're seeing, oh, what's that? Oh, that looks new. What kind of heater is that? Because I've never seen nothing looking like that before. It's blue. You know what I mean? Just like that Gensbox. And now they're going to give Mr. Heater and Buddy Heater a run for their money because they're seeing their favorite people on social media and YouTube use it and crap.
I wouldn't be surprised if you come to find out Mr. Heater owns Clam. It's just one big monopoly like everything else.
Maybe, like BlackRock.
Yeah.
Like BlackRock of ice fishing.
Yep.
Well,
good for them.
I don't know, dude. What I really want to do is I want to get in one of those luxury fish houses and just spend the night and just make a nice video production. Oh, just catch a few nice fish. Make some eggs and hash browns and bacon and pancakes with some fresh caught walleye.
Why don't we dip out on your that other thing and go do that?
No, we're going to that, dude. That's fun. You had such a good time last time you went.
It's so far away.
It's literally Alpena.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm going to that thing regardless because that fills my cup, brother. I play that Catan. Me and you, remember? We were trade warriors.
I know.
We were like, hey, I'll give you some sheep for some wheat. Hey, next turn, I got you, dog.
Just hustling.
And we set up that Donald Trump business type profile, and then people couldn't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you can't do that. And we're like, show us in the rules. And it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's an ambiguous trading game. That's why I love it so much. I picked it up for the family. Me, Tori, Mom, Wyatt, and Chloe. We all sat at the dinner table and we played Catan. I taught
Who's
them how
Chloe?
to play. Wyatt's girl.
Ooh. Wyatt's got a girl?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And,
Wait, is that the one from the gathering?
mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep, the Delaney Group. Shout out Delaney Group. Yeah,
You know who should sponsor us?
Hmm.
Catan.
Klaus Tuber.
You need to, if you haven't played Catan, it's the new Monopoly.
People are literally going to think that this is an effect that I put in After Effects. They're like, how is it snowing in this tent?
You think the camera's catching it?
Oh, yeah, dude. That camera's beautiful.
Let's see if we can get a little more snow. More snow.
Well, I really hope that we can get this, get a fish caught on camera, dude. That'd be sweet.
We got, what, an hour? About an hour?
I'm gonna dunk it down in the dirt and see if I can't work the dirt up on them.
Yeah. Maybe I should switch out my my little thing on there. I haven't opened this tackle box in 8 years.
Let's see what you got in there.
I have no idea. Well, I know for sure I got some Gatorades in there.
That's your tackle box. Soft tackle box.
Listen, I have a tote stored in my garage and it just said ice fishing stuff. And I'm very organized, so I keep everything together. That's a nice little flay knife.
Rapala?
Kershaw.
I brought a pan.
Well, we gotta catch fish. I got treble hooks, split shot. I got some string. I got a pocket knife. I got some stringer. What is this?
Let's see what that pocket knife looks like.
Heavy wire leaders.
Oh, dude, that is sweet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got like
It's browning.
fish scales and stuff on it.
It's a little browning.
Oh yeah, dude, that's sweet.
Got my gloves and my wallet.
Sharp too. I'm a knife guy.
I like knives. I got knives everywhere. Like this. A couple knives sitting in here for years. I didn't even know I owned a fillet knife.
Where's your jigs?
Well, I got this little thing here. There is a little squirrel head.
I was looking for that. I need that for my tip ups.
I got a couple of them in here. Look at them little jigs. Maybe I'll switch to something like this, huh? Think that'll catch me in something?
Let me see. You ain't gonna have enough weight on that, I don't think.
Alright.
What about, let me see it. What do you got? Oh, them are all little. I'd throw that big spoon on and see if you can't get something in here. Tip it with a minnow.
Big spoon. Alright. I guess we're trying a big old spoon. Let's see what happens.
I got a minnow body right there. If you want it.
Yeah, let's do something like that. Alright. Come here. Should I put a little leader on there?
Look at how much line twist that. Look what he got on right now. Swedish pimple. Let me see that. I'd keep that on, dude. That's getting them. That'll catch a walleye, a pike, a panfish, and that's better than that spoon.
So what? Alright.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we ain't catch nothing.
Well, they're on the graph. They're just not eating. I got a Wonder Bread tungsten jig with a waxworm on it. They ain't eating that. They ain't gonna eat nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're just being
You know what's gonna happen is
saucy today.
you're gonna probably just have to untie the sled and just take your oh no, dude, I have to leave when you leave. Unless I can drag myself up to Wawa.
It's a 2-mile hike to the truck.
Yeah, but there's one right there.
Yeah, if you're gonna stick around, I mean, even yeah.
What are you doing after Vivian's thing?
We just got some appointments and whatnot. I was gonna make dinner and.
Why don't you come back out here after whatever you got going? Do some night fishing. You catch walleye out in the night right now.
I don't know.
You can go till midnight. You can get all fasted and crazy.
I might be chewing on some ice.
Dude, I got a school of fish on the graph right now. It's just all red and green and blinking.
They just don't like what we got, dude.
Oh, I catch panfish on this lake with this same exact setup.
We need weeds. We ain't got nothing at the bottom of this.
We got the fish. I don't really even think we need the weed. I think they just need to get a little bit more interested.
Maybe. We'll see. A little bit more time. Oh. Dude, what it looks like out here. Oh! It's a whiteout.
Oh, dude. I literally feel like we're in Antarctica.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Dude, I just seen a video the other day of this guy. It's like he woke up in his tent or whatever. He's videoing. He must have heard something outside the tent. And he just unzips it like this. Goes like that, and there's a giant grizzly bear standing at the door, and he zips it up. He's like, "Leave me alone, bear!"
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You gotta square up with them things, man.
Go away, bear!
You can't just tell it to go away and shut your flap.
You could hear it huffing. Yeah, it was pissed right off.
I can do a pretty decent bear noise. You want to hear it?
Yeah, dude. What the hell was that?
Did it sound like one or no?
I don't know. I might have to hear it again. Hold on. Go ahead. Oh, no, I don't think that sounded like a bear at all, dude. If a bear made that noise, they'd put it down. They'd be like, what? That thing's got some health issues. That's terrible. Dude, you're gonna have the DNR out here in no time, dude. The deer. Oh!
Did you just get hit?
No, I think my pole just fell a little bit. Thought I got a hit.
You should have got one. Something's happening.
Look how dead the radar is. Now you done scared everything away,
I
dude.
shouldn't have done that.
Oh,
Why am I screaming, dude?
that decaf coffee's got you going.
Oh, yes. Well, this is called motor oil.
Yeah, that
This is that 10W SAE.
was pretty liquidy for that.
Huh?
It'd
5W?
yeah, it'd be thicker.
2W. I got that 2W in a can.
Got that 2WD in there.
I got that WD. My father-in-law does that.
What's that?
We'll be in the middle of a public setting,
Oh,
and this is
boy.
what he'll do. He said it's a yawn. I think he's got narcolepsy. He'll go, and then he'll go right back to saying what he was saying. And then I was at the grocery store, and next thing you know,
That dude, he needs to see a doctor, dude. That's not good.
well, his kids are used to it. Jess and Jordan and Jacob, they hear that, they don't even flinch, they don't even blink. It doesn't even matter to them.
Yikes.
One day I was like, Jessica, do you not hear what this man is saying? What the noise he's making? And she's like, oh yeah.
That's
He's
kinda-
yawning. I'm like, that's not a yawn.
That's like gaps for life.
There's something going on with his cervical connection.
I think the cervix is on the different part of the body there.
I didn't say cervix, I said cervical. It's the part of your upper neck.
It
lower
is?
back, yeah.
Oh. Whoops.
You learn something new every day,
Yeah.
bub. My father-in-law doesn't have a cervix.
I'd hope not. Well, you never know nowadays, I suppose.
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner. We won't open up that can of worms.
You're gonna be canceled. Can of worms. You're funny. Oh,
Just got this rig at Jay's.
what's a new tip up, eh?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Go like that.
Metal?
And you set it backwards in here.
Whoa.
And then you set it like this. Just like that. And when the fish takes it,
That's pretty sweet. I have not seen one of them.
yep. Because I got so sick and tired of messing with the other crap.
The tip ups?
Yeah, man. They're just so... They're so finicky, and... I will say, there's a lot of cool innovation in the ice fishing world as far as products go in that. A lot of blue collar. A lot of, freedom-loving Americans just putting crap together in their garages and making a little bit of beer money with it or whatnot.
Yep. That's pretty cool design.
Dude, that is so crazy. You went from saying to me when we made this plan, yep, I'm going to bring a 12-pack. I was like, all right, do whatever you want, to showing up fasted, drinking decaf.
Yeah.
You didn't go through a midlife crisis or nothing, did you?
No, I just, I don't know.
You're trying something else out, or?
It's getting closer with God, man.
Oh,
Just,
hallelujah.
I'm going to try this prayer and fasting. There's something to it.
There really is. I'm not kidding you. This deer camp fast I'm telling you about was literally like a month or two ago. It was in November, maybe December. And it was the first time where I've done something and the expectations were 100% what people describe them as.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't, you got to think. Most people in their entire lives don't go a day without eating.
Right.
I wouldn't say most, because there's third world countries and places where they literally can't eat, but
Most people in America.
most people in America don't go a day without eating, and that's me, you know what I mean? And I would gorge myself 4 meals a day, snacking in between. And you see all the scientific stuff about it, then it's even referenced in the Bible. It's like, all right, something to it, let's try it. Might as well.
Yeah. Just emptying them pooper pipes out, getting them ungunked.
Yeah.
That does a lot for you too, because they say there's gut parasite in that, and the food's garbage in this country, and when you pack it in and tight all day long, well, what ends up happening is you just got intestines, small and large, chock full of garbage, and it stops you up. It doesn't allow you to air out.
Yeah.
And if you can get them suckers empty and just feed them water and, vitamins and minerals and nutrients through juice, like a juice fast, you can do that for a week and just have no poisonous garbage gunk in your intestines. I would venture to say that add a couple of years onto your life.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Because, the things that I was reading is like literally within 24 hours, like 16 hours is like when your body will start full repairs. Like it'll switch over and all the cells start repairing and just go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't give yourself the break, your body's your temple. You got to give it a break and let it do its thing. Which surprisingly, like, I would say the first 10 hours is rough. Like it physically hurts. Like you want to eat. Then after that, like I haven't, like all day today, I haven't been hungry. Like pain, like physically hungry, but mentally is like, I'm just thinking about food. Everything just is just like food. You know what I mean? Like now that I know you have chips in this thing, I can't stop thinking about the chips. Now you mentioned them chips, but that's part of the fast, is like the discipline and the battle of it.
Yeah. Prioritizing God over pleasure. And honestly, dude, I think that you're on the right track. I think it's healthy. I think it does a lot for discipline. I think it is something not a lot of people are willing to even do. And it's like, it's something that would really contribute to all of the healths: mental health, spiritual health, physical health, soul health. You get cleaned out, you get reset a little bit.
And it's crazy. You say that, and it's as simple as just not eating.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I actually did some research. I just looked up, like, I Googled, like, what's the longest anybody's gone without eating, solid food. It was like 1 year and 3 months.
I believe it.
That's crazy, dude.
I really do believe it.
It was like over 365 days, like 390 some or some shit like that. But I couldn't believe it.
You gonna start drinking coffee?
No. Not caffeinated.
You're gonna drink decaf coffee?
Oh,
With your
well,
boy.
probably, but if I was to have anything caffeinated without food, like even when I wasn't fasting, if I have coffee without food, I get shaky, like kind of lightheaded, and like I get wacky.
It's a drug.
Yeah, and like 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then I eat after, and then I'm good. If I sip on like caffeinated coffee or caffeinated beverages, I get shaky. Like I can't even, you know what I mean?
This is literally like the equivalent of how people that drink bourbon look at bourbon for me. I love coffee so much, I will drink hand over fist, cup after cup. A pot will be gone in a day.
Yeah, my family's a lot like that. My wife hammers the coffee. She'll make a pot of coffee in the morning. I'll take my cup. She'll have her cup. She'll finish her cup, steal my cup and drink it, top it off and drink it, and like finish the pot. Like she's a freak for coffee. And she drinks it black. She'll wait till I drink like my cup with creamer and sugar or whatever. I'll drink it like halfway, then she tops it off. And then she'll go straight back to black. Like, she don't waste it. She drinks it. I'm like, dude, you're a psycho. And her black coffee is literally like tar.
Well, I'll tell you this much, dude.
It's bad.
You got one?
No.
Oh, the rod tip looks like you had one hooked.
Yeah, it's a little sensitive little thing.
Look, what is that?
The wind.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah,
Coffee.
When I hit it hard, I will hit it hard for so long that I will literally lose the will to drink coffee entirely. Like it'll just drinking it will make me kind of sick a little bit, and then I'll come right off of it cold turkey. And I always anticipate just like getting hammered with a headache, just straight up drug withdrawal.
That's crazy.
And I went through that just a few days ago. Went down to Saginaw and slept on the way there. Slept when we got to where we were going, Jess's house, and literally like was just out of commission. Pillow and blanket over my head on the couch in the living room while people are in it, just like done, checked out. But once I get through that, I can go about my day without having to have a cup of coffee in order to be okay.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I've ever switched to decaf, and honestly, this is the first time I've been able to enjoy coffee since I just come off my withdrawal. And it's special, dude.
Well,
So
decaf
cheers.
is good, man. It's not bad. I mean, especially if you have issues with caffeine like I do. I couldn't imagine if I had caffeinated beverage while fasting.
Oh, dude, when I did my 3-day fast at deer camp,
Dude, I'd be all zooted out.
all I drank was black coffee. I didn't even have water for 2 days.
Yikes.
I mean, I had a little bit of water, but it was probably 70-30 black coffee, like thermoses full of black coffee. And on my 2.5 day, going into the 3rd day, I pulled back into the house and I just swigged the rest of my coffee. Dude, that's probably why I was so clairvoyant and so like in a different realm.
Yeah, that sounds like dude, your body's like, what the hell's going on? All we got is caffeine. They're all working overtime.
Yeah, well, I felt good, man. I still felt clear. I still felt healthy. That's the cool thing about coffee is there's really not any When you drink it black, like it's bean juice. It's water and bean juice.
It's like a tea.
Yeah.
That's why the Brits always call it tea.
I got a cup of tea.
I don't think they say it like that.
Let me hear your British accent.
Oi! Pass me the crumpets and tea, will ya?
That sounds more like Irish or Scottish. Oh, I might need the crumpets and tea here.
You can't say mate.
Why that?
Because that's Australian.
I'll need a cup of coffee, mate.
I need coffee, mate. Give
I'll
me
have a
some.
kangaroo right in the face right now.
I'll ride a kangaroo to your house and beat your ass.
I'll put a kangaroo in a headlock quicker than you can turn a key in a lock.
Yeah, we're not good at accents, dude. To be honest.
I'm great at accents. You want me to really try and do British?
Do Spanish. Do Latino.
Spanish?
A little Latino in you. We'll see it.
What's going on, Cuerto?
What's that? Call me Cuerto? What the is a Cuerto? Oh, hold on, do it again.
You coming around to these parts again, Cuerto?
Oh,
Right?
I don't know. That's funny, dude. All right, we gotta try something, dude.
I told you I'm good at accents.
I don't know, dude. We'll let the viewers be a judge of that if they see it.
If you guys think I'm good at accents, comment below. If you guys think I'm bad at accents, comment Zach below.
Oh, that's terrible.
I could go live right now too. That'd be even crazier lit. Next time we do this, Zach, we're gonna have this set up. I'm gonna have a camera angle there too, and I'm also gonna have a laptop right here, so we'll be able to see what people are saying and crap. Me and you will just hang out dark to dark, and we'll get in a spot where we already have set up and predetermined that we'll catch fish. We'll go to Hillman, dude, and we will literally just hammer the fish, be talking live.
I'm down.
Not only am I down, but I'm up for it too.
All right. I don't know. Dark to dark, we would have to start prepping like 3 days before because.
I've done dark to dark 4 times this year.
How many fish you catch this year?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fish.
So 1 fish per trip?
No. Skunked twice. 2 fish and 2 fish and 3 fish.
We'll get you over to the lake that I fished growing up, and we would limit out in a couple hours.
I'll go tomorrow.
I know you will. I got kids in a company to run.
Well, how about I'm going to a Pistons game Friday.
I'm taking my family to Great Wolf Lodge. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Hello, ZNF Heating and Cooling.
Hello. That's weird. My phone must have been off.
Tight-lipped and minnow-tipped, baby.
Dude, I feel like I can smell them from a mile away, dude.
You can't have any. You're fasting. Right?
Yeah. But damn, do them smell good.
They're salt and pepper, dude. Homemade.
No, they're not. The brand? Homemade?
No. We took potatoes. That's how I cut my finger. Real thin.
You're so full of shit, dude.
Cast iron pot of oil. Coconut oil.
Coconut wool?
Put them in.
Coconut
thin,
what?
Batched them out. Laid them on a drying rack.
Yeah.
Paper towel.
Yeah.
Air dry.
Air dry.
Crisp up.
Mm-hmm.
Salt and pepper.
Wow. I'm so curious what those taste like.
Mylar bag. Heat seal. Growingfruition.com.
You got potato chip kits?
Yep. Look it up.
Full of Dude, you're so full of shit. You're gonna edit that out.
What?
You're so full of shit.
That's on there. I had Jessica graphic design the landing page.
You're funny. So you're eating store-bought chips so you can just make your... Dude, I want to try manna.
Yeah, it's probably honey.
Manna?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's the bread that Jesus ate.
I don't think it's bread, though. I think it's honey. It said it was like... It was a comb. It was like a crisp.
They make it flat.
Manna is what fell from the sky when the Israelites were wandering through the...
Yeah, bread.
No, I don't think it was bread.
Mm-hmm.
No, it said it was white. It was powdery. Had like a viscous texture.
What is the biblical manna?
People don't know. It's one of them things.
In the Bible,
manna was a sweet, white, flaky bread that God provided to the Israelites while they were traveling through the desert.
I don't think so. Check the Bible, not AI. Do it on your Bible app.
do you know what manna translates to?
Hmm.
What is it? In Hebrew.
Does it?
Yeah, because they didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
White like coriander seed.
Imagine
It
being...
tastes like wafers made with honey.
You in the Bible?
Is called the grain from heaven and bread of angels.
Go to the Bible app, do the search bar, and put in manna. It'll tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's bread.
I don't think it is, man. Jamie, pull it up. Dude, you know who really cracks me up, and I'm kind of ashamed to say it?
Who?
Theo Vaughn.
He's so funny.
I almost named my kid Theon.
Don't do that.
Theon Blom.
Doesn't really say.
Should be in Exodus.
All the pictures of it on the Bible app say have bread.
I don't know, man.
Want some unleavened bread.
Unleavened is just basically non-sourdough. No yeast. Oh, flour, water, and salt. It's like a flatbread.
Yeah,
That's what you want? Or are you
Yeah.
asking what that is?
that's all I want.
That's what you want? I could make something out of ice right now.
You got flour busting in your
I got
pockets?
salt, and I can make flour. Rub my knees together, let that ash mix in.
That would be bad. That is not the type of unleavened bread I want. Yikes.
What?
Some
how-
Niash?
That's how they used to do it back in
No.
World War One.
No. They
Yeah.
didn't rub their knees together to make ashy flour doughy bread.
Back in the trenches in World War One, dude. You'd be surprised what
I
the
would've-
boys did.
Dude, I'm not even going to comment because
No chipmunks were safe in there.
dude,
They seen something scurry, immediately stabbed or dismembered on the grill.
you know, Viet Cong, snatching them up.
I don't think World War One was in Viet Cong.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Edit that out real quick.
No, you're good, dude. It's authentic. Man, we can't get skunked on production. Look, I got these fish coming right up to it. I'm getting. Let's try and shut the lights off and sight fish one time. We got that one.
Wow, it's dark in here now, eh?
I can. Oh, I really can sight fish. There's something down there, dude.
You see a fish down there?
Mm-hmm.
It just looks green to me. I don't see nothing.
Just follow your jig head. You'll see it.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
the little action on there? What you got?
Mm-hmm. They don't stand a chance now that I can see them.
We need to force them to eat it.
I just got that line twist, dude. I don't like that line twist. There's a school of fish down there. That's crazy. Why, man? Why?
They're just not hungry, man. This is what it is. It's called fishing, not catching.
I know it, but it's unacceptable. Yeah, they ain't really giving it the time of day. I can see yours way up in the water column, dude.
I raised it up.
Alrighty, folks. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Make sure that you comment down below whether or not you like this production, also whether or not you've fasted before, what you think manna in the Bible means, and be sure to like this. It helps with the algorithm push this content, good wholesome content, out to those who enjoy it. As always, grow in your fruits, and God bless you. This is going to be the coolest thing I've ever done, man.
Oh, you've done some cool stuff. Might be a little crooked. Yeah, put the back down a little bit. Puts the back of it down a little bit.
Like that.
Be alright.
Maybe a little bit of that and a little bit of this.
Ah, the sun! It's so bright.